Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Motor Vibe _110. What's up, everyone? Today, we're diving into something that muscle car fans have been waiting for, the 2026 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. Yeah, Dodge has done it again. Just when we thought they were done pushing the limits, they came out with a beast that roars louder, looks sharper, and drives like an absolute demon on the road. Let's get straight into it. The first thing you notice is the design. Dodge didn't completely reinvent the Challenger, but they've refined it in all the right ways. The aggressive front grille now has more attitude, the hood scoop is wider for better airflow, and the LED lighting just makes it look downright mean at night. It's still got that iconic retro-modern look, but it's leaner, meaner, and more focused. You know it's a Hellcat the second you see it, and that badge still sends chills. Pop the hood, and this is where things get really wild. The 6.2-liter supercharged HEMI V8 is still here, and it's more brutal than ever. For 2026, Dodge has bumped the power up to a ridiculous 750 horsepower. That's right, 750 horses, ready to launch you down the quarter-mile or tear up a winding back road. The torque is insane too, over 650 pound-feet, and the delivery is immediate. Whether you're rolling off the line or already at speed, the acceleration just slams you back into your seat. Now, for those wondering, yes, this thing still sounds like thunder. Dodge hasn't watered down the exhaust note at all. You get that classic, deep, snarling V8 rumble that turns heads from blocks away. But they've also included an active exhaust system, so you can tone it down when you're cruising through the neighborhood or just want to keep things chill. The 8-speed automatic transmission has been retuned for even faster shifts, and it's smart. In track mode, the shifts hit hard and fast. In street mode, it's smooth and refined. There's also a manual mode with paddle shifters if you want more control, and for the die-hard purists out there, yes, a 6-speed manual option is still available. Dodge knows its audience. Performance-wise, the Hellcat is still one of the fastest American production cars you can buy. 0 to 60, just under 3.5 seconds, and with launch control engaged, it hooks up with surprising grip for a rear-wheel drive monster. The engineers have clearly put in work on the suspension and chassis tuning too. It still loves straight-line speed, but now it's more confident in corners. There's a new adaptive suspension system that actively adjusts to road conditions and your driving style, making the Hellcat feel more balanced and composed without losing its raw edge. Inside the cabin, things have taken a nice step forward. You get premium materials, optional Alcantara and leather, and a redesigned digital cockpit that still manages to feel like a muscle car. The 12.3-inch infotainment screen runs the latest Uconnect system, which is faster, cleaner, and easier to navigate than ever. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, all there. But Dodge didn't forget what the Hellcat's about. There's still a dedicated SRT Performance Pages app that lets you monitor everything from G-forces to real-time horsepower output. One cool addition this year is the customizable drive modes. You can dial in your own preferences for throttle response, steering, suspension, and even transmission behavior. Want a comfy cruise or a hardcore track day setup? You can set it all from the screen or use the SRT button to go straight into beast mode. Now, we have to talk about safety too. The 2026 Hellcat comes with an expanded suite of driver aids. Forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, all standard now. It's still a crazy fast machine, but Dodge is making sure you've got the tools to stay in control and safe, whether you're carving up back roads or just heading to work. Fuel economy. Look, if you're buying a Hellcat for MPG, you're missing the point. But thanks to some tweaks in engine tuning and a more efficient cooling system, the 2026 model does manage slightly better fuel efficiency when you're not hammering the throttle. And of course, there are customization options. New paint colors, wheel designs, stripe packages, and even interior color choices make sure your Hellcat can be as bold or as stealthy as you want. Dodge is really leaning into the "build it your way" philosophy, which is awesome. Bottom line, the 2026 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat is a perfect example of why people still love American muscle. It's loud, it's powerful, it's unapologetically bold, and it's got just enough modern tech to keep it relevant. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the muscle car world, this is the kind of car that reminds you why you fell in love with driving in the first place. Dodge didn't just keep the Hellcat alive, they evolved it. And man, what a ride it is.
Thanks for watching.